Rachike spaghetti. Back to basics today. What do human beings need? To feel good, to be healthy, to function like human beings are supposed to function. Where did we evolve? Oh yeah, it's this place, nature. Nature is the place human physiology runs the best. Man-made environments seem to F us up pretty badly. So number one, you need nature. That should be your environment of choice. Secondly, is some nature better than other nature? Of course, just look around. This nature is pretty good. A lot of plants growing, water, a lot of life. That's one of the ways you can assess the nature. How much life does that piece of nature have? More life, the better. That should give you a lot of clues already. If you got problems, you don't feel right, or even worse, you have messed up and you got these diseases that are so common these days, guess what? You will never get better in a same environment you got those diseases in. And pretty much all the time they were some man-made environments. So what you need to do is get to the more natural environment. The more messed up you are, the better the natural environment it has to be. So you need to assess what's the best natural environments. What environments have the most amount of life? You should probably, if you can, go there and see what nature can do for you. But a warning, if you messed up for a long time, for a big time, your mother, your father, their mothers and fathers, they have messed up for a long time. Nature can only do so much. That's the shitty part. If you messed up for too long and too much, even nature, the mother, the nurturing mother these places, I'm afraid she might not be able to help you. But would you still feel better in a better environment? Hell yeah. What else? Your environment obviously compasses other people. The more you feel like part of those people, part of the community, part of the tribe, the more you can have love from those people, the good feelings, the happy feelings, the joyful feelings, the better it is. So people are massive part of your environment also. These days a lot of people kinda toxic. They make you feel bad, just like your environment makes you bad. I wonder, are those things connected? Toxic people in toxic environments kinda makes sense. Happy people in natural environments kinda makes sense if you look at all those poor third world country people that are just smiling all day every day, are super welcoming to everybody. And then we just took advantage of that and fucked those countries up. But they still smiling. And where are most of those people located? Natural environments. Kinda makes sense. So, try to find an environment that is natural, full of natural people. Happy people. Next up, food. Eat the food that grows in your environment. That's still filming. Oh, I have a new camera. We are testing a new camera. Sorry. Food. Guess what? Where does the best food grow? The most nutritious food. In those environments that I talked about that has most amount of life. Where are those places, huh? What places produce the most amount of food? That should be another big clue. These links start all to make sense. And you eat that food that grows in your environment. If you are in trouble, health-wise, mental health-wise, whatever, you go to the better environment. You will see the benefits sooner or later if you do things the natural way. You have to avoid most of the man-made things. The worse you are again, the more you need to avoid the man-made things. The more you need to go to the nurturing arms of Mother Nature. Let the mother take care of you. So, that's about it. Now, what is that environment? I think you can come to a pretty good conclusions about this. You should avoid environments that don't have much life. What are those environments? I'll let that on to you. Do your own research. Anyway, raw chicken in the nature. Local raw chicken, of course. We have only been having local raw chicken in the loving family farms. And the best science 2.0 that it is coming. We are taking the environment game to the next level. So we can really see if these theories are right or wrong. But these are the best theories we have come up with at this point of time. Your environment dictates everything. How you feel, your longevity, how much your pee-pee goes up and how hard does it go up. How good you can please your love partners. How many children do you can have? How well does your brain work? How well does your heart work? How well does your emotions work? How vibrant is your experience in this reality? Your environment dictates all of that. And nature is that environment. And the better the nature, the better it's gonna be for you. If you feel you ain't getting most out of this life, consider moving. You ain't these birch trees. They stuck here, ready for the winter. But guess what? You can move as a human being. That's where resources come into play. Check out my Mining Master series that I just finished. Amazing for the resources. Anyway, that's been Mr. Base Science over here. Salmon Nutella in my belly. We feel good. Little sunshine through the forest. That's pretty nice. I hope this helped somebody. Environment dictates everything. Nature dictates everything. See you tomorrow.